Well, before I start these inverters, I think it's for the dream. Let's see what we've got in here. Well, I've sorted it all out. But it don't look happy, does it? Right, that's because I was hoping to just get scrap. There's some nice scrap in there indeed, but the stuff I just won't be able to throw away. Well, we'll deal with the scrap first. Nice big bag of cable for stripping. More of these, which I've seen on the internet at £15 a per. Some nice, there's quite a few of these tails in there. So some nice copper going to come out of that. A little bit of iron. A loose copper. And then all this electrical stuff. Back boxes. I think these will be stainless steel. Anchor bolts. Crimp ends. Fitting. These come out of these things. There's one down the middle of there. So I've got to strip them for them. Piles, boxes and boxes of grommets, clips and screws. Another sack there of them. Something called a raw plug fuel cell. Yeah, I think there's some in there. Right. Oh, got these as well. I've seen these. Never had any before. Never had any. They're you shove cable, you shove wire in one end, and the jointers, but you just lift them up. I can do that for you. One end, same to the other end, and then you close that thing down again, which is well, it replaces these chocolate blocks. So those are going to be handy to keep. And best of all, and Scrapping Irish will understand the irony of this. There's some tools, some like tools in there. Look at that. Look at that. That means I don't have to go buy one now, does it? Look at that, Scrapping Irish. A scrap man never wants, he just waits. And that, never been used. Also for, I think these things. Yep. Broken bit, 1/4 inch bit, and a lighter that works. Cable ties. And that's some nice plain cut aluminium. Right. I think I just throw all this lot in a carrier bag for separating on a rainy day. Right, let's pick an inverter. Hip dip dash my blue sash. Where that one? See you in the shed. There you go. All swept and tidied up. Just got to find room for that. But the thing is, where did it all go? Well, it all went in here. So I think we'll start taking some of these to bits, and I'll show you as we go along. Right, so my head's telling me I should try to sell these. Not bother trying to strip them. I think there's going to be very little return in scrap. I think you've got, I don't know, we're going to say 10 kilos of aluminium. Well, that's £10, isn't it? We're guessing. We don't know. We don't even know what's inside them. So let's take this one apart. But I need the space. And if it's going to be a regular occurrence, because these are what I picked up yesterday, and I've still got the other 5 yet to do. If it's going to be a regular occurrence, then it might be I'll look for an outlet. You know. Anyway, what have we got? A Solis solar power inverter. It takes solar power, that goes into, it's a 2-bank system, so it goes in there and goes in there. Grid, presume that connects to the electricity grid. What's that? Who knew? Alright, torque screws, big aluminium heatsink. Whip all them off first.
You're not getting a good view of what I'm doing, are you? Not at all. Not better. And there's 4 holding the heatsink on.
Whoa, look at that. Will you just look at that. You know, it's got to be worth more selling these than breaking them up. It's got to be. What do you sell them for? 30 quid? Well, I guess 35 quid? 50? I don't know. I guess the thing is, we see that, but there's not going to be, there's not even going to be a kilo of copper in there. So, you know, £5. Could be relays. Could be capacitors. Right, big blue capacitors. Let's take it baits. What we got? Big capacitors, big capacitors. I don't think there's any chips of such. We'll see what's on the underside. Nice shot for the thumbnail. Bear with me. See a screw, take it out all day long, you'll have good luck. And if in doubt, wiggly waggly wobble. Oh God! Those are on. Those are on. Tight. I think we'll snip them. Let's pull these off. Cook it up, we're winning. Gold. Right. More screws. Let's take these screws out. Flat screws. Manual screwdriver. Flipping heck. What's going on? It's all running head off. Not much beats an hammer or a pair of mole grips, does it? Alright, we've got a plate. Oh. Seems like the standoffs are stainless or brass. do you think? Stainless or brass? If you really want to know, and we're not that bothered, we'll just hit it with the angle grinder and see if we get sparks. If we get red sparks, it's stainless steel. If you don't get anything, right. Then answered that. So they're stainless steel. Well, they can go in with stainless steel. So well, we've also got some large standoffs, which, you know, kind of like what you get in PCs, you know, not that large. So same thing again. Are they magnetic? No. Are they brass or are they stainless? Again, hit it with the angle grinder. We get sparks. It's you I think you saw those sparks then, didn't you? That means the stainless steel. Non-magnetic stainless steel. Just an awful lot of screws and got a nut runner on the end of that. Wow. It's a shame to break it up. Iron. But broken up you must be. And some of these are stainless. Certainly all the washers appear to be stainless. So this is aluminium and it's got you know, studs all the way through it. Now these studs are stainless steel, non-magnetic, but because I'm hammering and punching them through, the very fact that I hammer them makes them magnetic, which not a lot I can do about that really. And of course the easiest way to get those out, get my V-block sub-support, just like that on top, and boosh, bish, bash, bosh. Now you see it, now you don't. That stud has to come off. How many people knit themselves when they're clipping them together? I do it all the time. Wow, we'll give that away after. Let's strip this, not much to this, circuit board and some cables. Awkward. On the inside of here, there's little pegs. See if I can get one off here. There we go. Little pegs. And there you are. They're stainless steel again. So they've got to come off. Right. See a screw, take it out all day long, you'll have good luck. They're not screws, they're little nuts. It's driving me a little nuts, I'm telling you. There's no way I've got anything as small as that, or have I? or have I? This Teng tool set goes down to 4.5 mil. Next one. Bish bash bosh, that'll do. Can you notice there's some missing? So these little studs are easy to get out. Just like that. How do you get them out though? On the other side. And the bottom. That's clear, but I've got two studs, two nuts down there, and nothing on that side, so they've got to come off. They have to come off, so get off. Well, that was easy. Bit of iron, bit of tar. Bit of scrap. Right. I would normally just bish bash bosh and break the ferrite, but it's not lacquered on really, so I can just a little bit of rolling, I can unwind it. What happens is there's two windings, one going that way, one going that way, so you've got to not get your wires crossed, so to speak. Right, and that's iron. I'll go in the iron tub. Come on Ian. You're shaping wooden, lad. Shaping. I'm getting tired, to be honest. It's quite late now. About 8:30 in the evening. I've been out, picked my daughter up. Somebody's birthday bash. Right, some copper, which weighs next to nothing. Right, let's talk about it all. Right, so on the underside of that we've got all these MOSFETs. I've just cut one off, and with some delicate, don't miss, put it on it, hold it by its legs, put it on its edge, and There we go. We get it. Nice piece of copper. Where's it gone? You get a nice piece of copper off that. Right, that's that. Right, do a bit of weighing. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's see if them are. We know them are capacitors because I've just broke one open. I think those are relays, so we can soon get one of those off. Aren't we? Oh, floor. I can't be bothered picking it up, so let's do it. Let's take another one off. Indeed, relays. So there's going to be some copper in those. Right, have a chat. Right, got the scales. We'll throw on one of these chokes. And it's well, 262 grams. So 4 of those to a kilogram. That was a double one. These are out of singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got to say there's a kilogram of copper wire in that. Right. Now, you know, we've got all this stainless steel. So we might as well weigh it. Stainless is not too shabby. Stainless is like it was £1,800 a ton. So that is only 151 grams. So you're going to need 9 before you get £1.80. 9 of those before you get £1.80's worth of money out of it. Guess the real money's going to be in the aluminium chain scales, which is the casing, the heatsink, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8 kilograms. 8 kilograms. One we're going to get for that all rolled alloy cuts, I don't know. Let's say £1,500 a ton. 11 kilograms, so £1.50 a kilogram. Or 8 kilograms, £8 and 8.50s 4, £12. £12 English money for the aluminium. I did say we'd probably have a kilogram of wire, fetching £5. Just on a side note, the heatsink on its own is 4.5 kilos. That's just that on its own. So that's half the weight of the aluminium, total aluminium weight. So at this point now we start playing. We're looking at the feasibility or the ease of stripping. But for that, we have a beer. And you know what I found out about this beer, besides that it's nice, and I didn't know. The cans are iron. Well, that's a bummer, isn't it? Oh well. Right, earlier in the day, right at the start of this video, I stripped those bags and I came across sockets like that, and I said there is something inside it, and it is. It's a piece of copper inside it, just like that. Well, let me tell you, I took that, and it's ABS plastic. I have beat the sunshine out of that, and all it's done is laughed at me. It laughed at me. So then I thought, right, you're not beating me, you bugger. So when you find something like that, you think, well, how do I beat that? Bobbit shears. Right, I've cut a few open. I found out the easiest way was to just go straight across the top like that. And if I'm lucky, I can just pull that piece of plated copper out. Every little bit helps. Still leaves quite a bit inside there. And then do the same on as close as I can to that side. That leaves me the cable. We'll go back to that in a second. Right, it's stuck in there. I squashed it at that end and I squashed it at that end. However, with these being hook shaped, I can stick it in that hole and in that hole, and I can cut it in half like that. Allowing me to get the last bit of copper out of it. Of course, I'm a micro scrapper. I can spend as long as I want getting that little bit out, can't I? But other people can't. Shark Scrapper can't. You know, I would even say Everyday Solars now that she's semi-professional, or professional really. You know, she's got licenses, she's got contacts. Not got time to do that. I have. Right, as I said, we'll go back to this piece of wire. What I'd then like to see is how easy is it to strip this wire. Wire, if it holds a bend, I'll strip it. That's my mantra. I don't have a wire stripping machine. Somebody said they were going to send me one, but they never did. To be honest, I don't need one. There we go. Two quick whiz whaps and peel it off. We've got some nice braided, nickel coated, tin coated cable. So I will be stripping all that because it's easy to do. Oh, last thing, one big capacitor, 315 volts, 1000 microfarads. Whoa, I bet that'd give you a belt, wouldn't it? Cross like that. Press like that. Feel it. Now then, it's a nice tidy weight that. 150 grams. 250 grams. 72 grams. I tell you what, I'm absolutely crap at metric weighing. What do grams mean anyway? Grams. What does grams mean? I decided that bloody stupid metric system in a road in first place. Aye, so there we go. I'm in a quandary now. So, I've stripped a medium-sized inverter. £12 worth of aluminium. £5 worth of copper. Some brass, more aluminium. There's even going to be some precious metals, you know, there's some gold flashing on here, you know, but I don't do precious metals. I save it, but I don't do anything with it. Push the bolt out with the iron, with the stainless steel. Let's say I'm going to get £20 for stripping one of those medium-sized inverters. Right, the quandary. Right, I'm going to the old anvil yard again in a couple of days' time. But I see Robert, and I'm going to say, gives me 25 quid each. Not going to lose out, am I? The reason I say this is when we was at the yard yesterday weighing in, I was talking about these inverters, and he says he buys them and he puts them in the auction and they're a good seller for him. The prices dropped, but he was getting good money, and he said he was getting £35 now. So if I say to him £25, I don't have to strip them. I'm getting near enough the money I would if I was stripping them. But it won't be as much fun, would it? Ian, I'm going to have to cogitate over that one. But I like micro scrapping. I like taking things to bits. There we go, Ian, another day in the shed, playing away. I'm going to have to do something, otherwise I won't be able to move in here. You know, the fire extinguishers are going to come in regular. These are going to come in regular, and they ain't going to have any space. I'll go to bed and think about that. Good night, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.